Hey, what's up, Jason? Quick demo video for you for your CCSabers Slayer. We can get that to focus. Got this done early this morning. It is installed with a Proffie. It's got a lot of blinkies on this guy. Starting from the top, you've got CCSabers in here for your NeoPixel connector. You've got a dual crystal chamber here, so each one of these crystals has its own independently wired NeoPixel accent. And you've got this grill right here. So what I did is I took the grill off. I put some blade foam underneath it so you couldn't see the LEDs. And I have about a 10 pixel accent strip that wraps around, and you'll be able to see that light up. You also have blue LEDs for the switches. So the top switch here is going to be your activation. The back is your auxiliary. And then how to get to the handle is you just want to grab the wire from right here and pull it out of that notch. Okay, once you do that, you can go ahead and untwist the handle. You had specifically asked for some long battery life on this guy, so we put a 21700 in here, a removable 21700. It's a super tight fit though, so you'll need a tool to get it out. I usually use the back of my tweezers, but I'll show you how to do that here in a second. All right, so removable 21700. You've got a Smuggler's Outpost dark side 28mm speaker. It's fully enclosed. All right, so it sounds really good. You've got your Proffie board right here. So easy access to your SD card and your micro USB. I got the 4 sound fonts that you sent me on here, so everything's good to go. There is a copy of the config file on the SD card as well. And then this is kind of what your chassis looks like. I just wanted to weather it just a little bit to kind of match the Saber. Okay, so we'll put a battery in here. I did take the sticker off the battery. It's a super tight fit. Normally what I would do on these, if I was using an 18650, is I would put an LED module on the back of the speaker so that I could light up the pummel. But because I needed the extra room for the 21700, I couldn't do that. This is a normal 18650, and this is your battery. Hopefully you can kind of see the difference in size there. It's significantly bigger, right? So that kind of made me take away my pummel accent. All right. I did take the battery off this guy because it was a super snug fit. And then one other thing on this battery you'll notice. It's going to be hard to see on camera, but there is a metal strip underneath this wrapping that goes from one side of the battery to the other. It matters how you have it in the chassis. All right, so you don't want it in the chassis. You want it kind of off to the side. Let me put this in and I'll show you. Super tight, so when you're putting the battery in, just kind of like, support the chassis, put it in, just take your time and be careful. I've got that metal strip running right here along the side of the chassis, but on the outside. All right, you can kind of see it right there. And then I've got all of your LEDs doing a little something when the Saber's off. They'll time out here in a second. I just put them on a timer so they wouldn't kill your battery. One crystal is pulsing, the other one is a heartbeat. This one is just doing a slow rotation, then a timed out. All right, so once you get that battery in there, we can come over here and put our handle on. And just screw it all the way on until it's tight. And then you can take this wire and put it right back in the clip. Just like that. Put this wire in the clip, fold this one underneath here. So it looks like it's one solid wire. All right. Again, power is up here. Auxiliary. Blade lock up. And we'll put a blade in here. You wanted specifically for me to test this out with my TriStar blade. It sounds like you'll be getting a blade that has even more LEDs in it. But we'll put this TriStar in. Super bright. Let me find the blade retention screw. There it is. Got the blade all locked in. I'm left-handed, but this saber is better shown in the right-handed position, so I'm going to try my best. Good flash on flash. Playing your soundtracks is a long press on the power when the saber's off.
I'm being torn apart. I want to be free of this pain.
And then the turn it off is the same thing, just a long press on the power. All right, and then we'll go to another font by pressing auxiliary.
Where is he?
This one's doing a little something different when it's off. Little change. I'll fire this up.
Welcome to my throne room. Kneel. I haven't enjoyed myself this much since the sacking of Coruscant. Our survival demands a new empire.
These are very, very bad. You said people gonna die?
Just like that. So we'll go ahead and we'll take the blade out of this guy. All right. Everything is working in here like it should. Take this blade out. When we're done, of course, we'll just again come over here and pop the wire from this one piece right here so that we can unscrew the handle. And then you will need a tool to come in from the positive side of the battery, which is right here by your speaker. Just kind of wedge it in there and pop it out. All right. Just like that. And it'll pop right out for you. But that's basically your Slayer. Let me know if you got any questions. And if not, I will get this guy out in the mail to you tomorrow. Thanks.